no excuses, and we explore how being late to the course, getting left behind on the range, losing your glasses before starting the round, and other externalities can contribute to the difference between par golf and double bogey golf. I'm headed to the National out in Ave Maria, Florida. I've played there before. That's the site of my first birdie. All right, this is a legit birdie look. Nice putt. And the second time I broke 90, so I have a special relationship with the National, intending for that special relationship to persist and extend today. And it is a beautiful, gorgeous day out. As you can see, there's a few things I'm going to practice today that I took away from yesterday. One of which is, the first of which is double down on the swing change. I feel like I got some breadcrumbs there, and so I'm going to keep going with that. I watched some video and I can see the change starting to sort of take root. As part of that grip change, it seems to be working, so I'm going to keep going there, double down there as well. The third thing is a swing thought, which is soft hands, and basically that's just, I'm trying to tell myself to just relax into the swing, make the turn, have some fun, and let that swing change happen. So just trust it and go for it. And the fourth thing is another swing thought, which is tempo, and that's related to, of course, soft hands. It's I tend to rush, I sometimes rush my backswing or rush my swing, so I'm looking to just sort of maintain a good tempo, a good tick-tock tempo, like in my putting, and just do it on my swings. And yeah, the next thing is to trust the course management, and I feel like I second-guessed myself a few times yesterday, and so if I ever have the thought of, oh yeah, just go for it, or just do this, or just stretch for that, no hero shots, none of that. Just trust my course management, trust that I know, or that I'm picking the right club, etc. So yeah, I'm going to do that. And I actually have a plan today, so I've written it down. So I played here a couple times, so I'm actually going to go to that plan and I'm going to give it a go, make that happen, see what happens. And I'll adjust if I get new information, but it's not a feeling like, oh my god, if I get this, I get a birdie, if I do that, none of that. So when I start having those feelings, I'm gonna squash them. I'll do my best anyways. So I'm here and excited, and I'm gonna, underlying all of that, I'm going to focus on turning any anxiety, excitement into the amusement park excitement, not the saber-tooth tiger anxiety. Here we go. End of the day, day 5, bit of a wrap-up. I played the National today, and it was a, Jekyll and Hyde round. I mentioned what I set out to practice, and some of that just went out the window for a number of reasons. So I had the whole course management plan. When I got there, I was a bit late. I wasn't actually late, but I was later than I intended. And I ended up on the driving range, and the person I was riding with left me and went to the first tee with my bags while I was on the driving range still hitting balls. So I had to walk maybe 300 yards to the first tee, and I thankfully got picked up by somebody who was going to go out after us, and they took me out there, and the guy I was going with, he was unapologetic, but I really wanted to play well, and so I just sort of let it slide and didn't want to get worked up.
Yeah, because we're a little bit behind.
got all of that one, weirdly. About 45 yards of the pin. Sit down.
Hit some stick and bring it. Good chip.
All right, par on the first. 3 holes at a time. One of the things I intended to practice, not just wanted to, intended to practice for this day was do the 3-hole, 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 3-hole.
Keep cutting. Keep cutting. Keep cutting. I think it's okay. I think it's okay.
Oh no, I'm pulling my friggin' 7-iron radically. Am I gonna find that?
Yeah, we'll find it.
Nice tempo. That's it.
Little pull, but it'll be fine.
No, I was aiming there.
You were?
All right, scare the hole. Just put it close. Tick tock.
Yeah, but mostly just through the snake.
Well, now he's 31.
Sit down. Sit. Oh, come on, Jim. All right, first 3 holes finished. Par, bogey. Next 3 holes. Okay, that one's done. Forget about it. Next 3 holes. Even with all that noise, I was 1 over after 3. And the round kind of it was just a funny round because the speed of play and the style of play and so forth, it just got me rattled and couldn't quite figure it out. I'm still thinking about it. And so for the first 3 holes, I was 1 over. For the second 3 holes, 4, 5, 6, I was 5 over. That's not right. Second 3 holes, 4, 5, 6, I went 7 over. Kooky. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And then on the third 3 holes, I was again 1 over. I went again par, bogey. So it was this weird, I focused on that 3 holes, 3 holes, 3 holes, and I was able to achieve pretty good result in the first 3 holes and the last 3 holes of the front 9. But that middle 3 holes, I don't know, just couldn't hold it together. And I still don't know exactly why. I'm still reflecting on that. And then on the back 9, and I'm usually a better back 9 player than I am a front 9, I shot a 49, and it was the exact opposite. So on the first set of 3 holes, which was 10, 11, 12, I shot 7 over, again, blow-ups. And then on the middle 3 holes, 13, 14, 15, I shot 1 over. And then the last 3 holes, I shot 5 over. So the total was 94, and it was just this hot, cold, and I'm still thinking about it, and I can't quite grasp why it swings so wildly. And all I can sort of distill from it is that when an error happens, it compounds, and I'm not able to recover from that error or that mishit. And some of them were simple club selections. Like I picked a club and I hit it well, and it just didn't do what I expected it to do. Some of that was distance control. It's different here than it is back in the Netherlands. I had some water balls not so many, a
Oh,
few.
no, yeah.
And the sand cost me significantly. The sand cost me big time. So there were several strokes there. So, yeah, I mean, even the first 9 holes, I didn't even have my glasses, right? So when this fella took off and went to the first tee, my glasses fell out of the cart, and somebody picked them up and took them to the pro shop, but I didn't have them for the first 9 holes, and so I couldn't score, I couldn't write down my notes, couldn't do anything. So it definitely rattled me a bit. Club lengths cost me, as I mentioned. So how I hit and club selection, even when I got a clean shot, went too long, went into a trap. But so it wasn't the same as it was in the Netherlands for sure. And yeah, so I'm going to chalk it up to cascading errors and not so whatever happened, not being able to recover from what happened, and that was the challenge, which is not unusual for amateur golfers. And so it's something to work on. Yeah, Friday I play very special course. That's my birthday round. I'm excited about that at Tiburon, at the Ritz-Carlton in Naples. I'm splurging to play there, and we'll see if we can correct some of those things. Tomorrow I'm going to Golf Galaxy to do a club fitting and work on bridging the gap in that sort of 180 to 225 range. It's just something that's a massive gap in my game right now. It doesn't help me when we're in longer courses, on long par fours or par fives. So I'm going to see what I can do to bridge that gap. More on that later. Anyways, fun day and befuddling day. I'm still contemplating the lessons I've learned so that I can actually take those away and improve on those. I mean, the score was essentially my handicap, a little bit above my handicap. And I have some work to do. So persist, carry on, and double down on the changes I'm making. That's the message. And we'll talk tomorrow.